Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. Another beer here from the Southern Tier Brewing Company from Lakewood, New York. Beautiful place. Definitely go up to Lakewood, the lake rather, between Lakewood, Johnston, Jamestown. Go up there, check it out. Beautiful area. Lots of really cool places. We went up, when I was up there, went up the main street up by the lake. Went to some of the historical areas, like the little mansions and stuff. Really cool bookshop, coffee shop right in there. Just definitely check it out. And of course, the brewery over there at Lakewood with the Southern Tier Brewing Company is in a very nice pastoral winery kind of area. So definitely check it out. A lot of air. It's not the it's not the most aesthetically pleasing all the time, but at the same time, it's nestled in the country. And it's definitely something to check out. But right now, I didn't get this. I actually picked this up in my local area, which is surprising. But I got the seasonal release of the Southern Tier Brewing Company's Cinnamon Roll Imperial Ale. And this is an ale brewed with natural cinnamon and caramel flavors added. So it's not a pure, true, natural beer. But this is only 8.6% alcohol by volume. I'm a little dark. Hold on for a second. Just bear with me. It's a little dark over here. Hang on. Let's flood myself with a little bit more light. There you go. I think that looks a little bit better. That looks better. A little bit more bright. Good. Anyway. But yeah, this is actually a pretty low ABV for the Blackwater series. I'm not sure if this is part of that, but all these special releases, though, have all been part of the Blackwater series, but this might not be. Maybe the Blackwater series is only Imperial stouts. This is only Imperial Ale, so maybe that's why it's not one of those. I believe Pumpkin is an Imperial Ale, so it might be seasonal like that. Brewed and bottled by Southern Tier Brewing Company, of course, Lakewood, New York, as I said before. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Anyway, stbbeer.com. They also have one out of Pittsburgh now as well, so go check out the tap room there. Okay, let's get into that. As again, obviously looking into the light, it's definitely not pitch black. It's an ale. It's not an Imperial stout. That's 8.6 alcohol by volume. Let's see. Using the old opener on this one. This is some Baphomet from Buffalo, New York. Alright, pouring out very dark caramel. Let's get it all in the glass. It's actually hoping this is like a big Imperial stout of 18 point, but yeah, it's not. Okay, up to light. Still very dark. Caramel, ruby hues, copper coin hues, all melding and changing through the glass as I work it through the light. Very mahogany hue. A little bit of tan head on there. Oh, actually, the funny thing is, though, I put that in my nose, and it almost has a pumpkin kind of vibe to it, dude. A lot of spices. Kind of that nutmeg, cinnamon vibe going on there. Fragrantly flavorsome cinnamon. Caramel. Kind of get a nutmeg vibe too, though. Not just cinnamon. Well, it's gonna be a bit thin. Let's just be a little bit honest. It's me. It's gonna be a little bit thin. Let's see. We'll see. Cheers. Newsflash. It's a bit thin. Yeah. Light side of a medium side of a medium body. Medium side of a medium body. It goes down pretty easy. Of course, the cinnamon is kind of lingering, peppery cinnamon, kind of working around the palate. Hint of something that reminds me of a nutmeg, though, too, just like wafting around in the background. Earthiness. Might be a little bit of hop coming through, too. Give me that kind of nutty earthiness as well. So that could be, expected mixing with the cinnamon that's already there. Caramel, of course. Bit lackluster. It's alright. Maybe I'm not. Well, actually, I'm watching this bubble. You can't see it either. There's a bubble. Well, maybe you can. Can you tell? You can tell there's a bubble sitting in the glass right now. You can almost see it if I do that. That little area that looks a little bit different between the glass is a bubble. A ring, literally, of a bubble sitting in that glass. I've never seen that before. That little bit of a opaque area before you hit the light is a weird bubble sitting right in the glass of oiliness. I've never seen that before. That's trippy. Trippy. Getting back to the beer. It's not really peppery. It's not peppery cinnamon. It's not spicy peppery cinnamon. It's that hint of cinnamon after you eat something. Just kind of wrapping around the palate. It's definitely not prickling your teeth. It's not that spicy cinnamon. It's a little sweet. If you make cinnamon toast and you put a little bit of cinnamon on there, you put a little bit of that sugar on there with that butter toast, eat that and get those kind of tones for sure. Nice buttery cinnamon toast crunch kind of deal. Get that going on. A little bit of caramel on the back end, in the back of the palate more so than the front. It's a little bit less sweet than I'd like it to be. Less thick, of course, than I'd like it to be. I would like more roasty, toasty, like toasted bread in this. So I think they, because it seems, it tastes like it's like a base beer for pumpkin. Example. I don't like this beer very much. It's a little lackluster. It's lackluster as fuck for me. Yeah, it's a easy drinking, medium body, 8% beer. I mean, that has something to be said. It's a 8.6 or whatever percent beer that's easy drinking. It has that nuance of caramel, nuance of cinnamon, a little nutmeggy, a little spicy, a little seasonal. I don't know. This stupid ass word. Seasonal. You can eat a fucking cinnamon roll any time of the year. But yeah, it's a little bland, honestly. I mean, the only thing about it is the cinnamon. I hate to be a dick, but the only thing about this is the cinnamon. You get like a burst of I said it's not a spicy kind of cinnamon tone that you can kind of get with gum and stuff. It's more that kind of, you're making cinnamon toast at the house. You get that nuance of cinnamon in the back. And then a little sugary, So it's a little sugary cinnamon. You get a little bit of caramel hint, and it goes away. And that's it. Boom. Done. I don't know what I feel about this beer. Because I think they could have really did an Imperial Stout this way at 12% and made a better beer. Just saying. See that? That's the bit you fucked up. I'm just saying. That's on my thing. That's on me. That's on me. I know it's on me. It's on me. If you want a panty dropper, I could see this. You buy a 4-pack, you give it to this girl, blah, blah, blah. She likes the cinnamon. Easy drinking, 8.6. Next thing you know, anal rape. I get that. I understand that. I don't know. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's as advertised. I don't get the cinnamon bun. See, the thing is, if you get that cinnamon, like if you drink Imperial Biscotti Break, for instance, which is an Imperial stout. Oh, hello, Mr. Viewer. Prepare to be. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's Morning Angel. She's happy because apparently I'm Mr. Hotness. Joking. Sorry. If you drink Imperial Biscotti Break, once it warms up to that optimal temperature, you start getting buttery bread, the whole thing. You actually get the whole biscotti vibe. With this one, you don't get that. You don't get that cinnamon roll. You get the cinnamon. You get a hint of sugar. You get even, you get a little bit of a caramel back to it. I was drinking a bland beer for like 45 minutes because I was watching the new Milo Pony holiday episode. Because you know what, Brony, don't give a fuck. It was fantastic. But this doesn't give you that cinnamon roll, like that rich, buttery kind of vibe with that roll. I mean, I think Imperial Biscotti Break gave you that nice breadiness too, which is crazy. I'm just saying. Well, My Little Pony is fucking fantastic. If you haven't watched it, please do so. It's a lot different from the 80s. But this is just giving you cinnamon, sugar, a little caramel, and it dies out flat. It doesn't give you that whole vibe. I really think they should do this. Everyone knows this. I'm not fucking speaking to the choir here. I am actually preaching to the choir here. They all know this. I like things that are like 12 plus and Imperial stouts. I just think they should do this beer in an Imperial stout form and see what happens. That's all I'm saying. Because this beer leaves a lot to be desired. It tickles the taint, but it doesn't finger the hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those kind of beers. It gets close, but it doesn't really fully satiate the vibe that you're trying to go for. You know what I mean? Is that too much? I don't care. Yeah, I don't know. It's, I really, like, I actually had a hard on about this beer. I was like, oh, fucking cinnamon roll. This is, oh, shit now. Because the thick mint, but that was an Imperial stout. You know, their orange cordial, or the cherry cordial was like, yeah, it's alright. Their orange, the chocolate orange was shit. The cherry cordial was okay. The Samoa, this is too thin. And then I get this. And I'm like, you know what, Southern Tier? You're fucking up big time. Like, you're getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Oh, there you go. See, you get it though. Like, I'm just trying to put it in real world situations. You're getting close, but you're not. There you go. You know, I'm just saying. Like, I'm trying to. What is it? And I'm trying to put real world analogies to beer, so everyone understands what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. You know, real world analogies put to beer. Put it in there. You know what I mean? So this one is, I will say it's an as advertised beer. I'm going to go with DGA. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's an as advertised beer, but don't get too excited, you know. I actually had to use this, should I speak out of class? Fuck class. I'm too cool for school anyway. I just told a girl, this lady, we were joking, because I don't know why people joke about this stuff at work. guess it's pretty unprofessional. Someone joked about my penis size at work, and I told them, I said I'm hung like a used Tic Tac. And then the next day, she said I was it? Can't remember what she said. Something like a 5 something stroking or something like that. I was like, more like a 10. And she's like, I thought you said you were hung like a used Tic Tac. I said, make sure that you know this one thing. Never believe a guy that says he has a big dick, and never believe a guy that says he has a small dick. Just life lesson. Life lesson. Life lessons learned here at PABrewNews. Free of charge. Boom. And I will always tell people I have a small dick. Always. There you go. There you go, Angel. Laugh your ass off to that one. I will tell you, cheers. This one, if you like pumpkin, especially if you like the base beer behind pumpkin and you like that spice, definitely give it a go. If you're not a big fan, if it doesn't really do much for you, like pumpkin doesn't do anything for me. I just really think it's shit. But I know there's a lot of people who like it. Same thing with this. It really doesn't do anything for me, but it's an as advertised beer to a certain extent. And I think people will like that, so I'll move it a 7.5. Other than that, yeah, it's kind of a for me. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Alright? Stop yelling at me. I'm sorry. Cheers. Bye-bye. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna. Should I finish it? I don't know. I don't like the smell of it. It's generic fucking flavor. Like, I know what real cinnamon tastes like. It tastes like that genetic. It just tastes like a bunch of flavor in a glass. Just like pumpkin. It's a bunch of flavor in a glass. I don't know why people they seem to want to fuck up beers anymore. And just brew a beer the real way. Don't do 3 million people, right? Half-assed. Do 30,000 people the right way. And guess what? You'll have a better fucking profit margin in the end. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Because you'll be hyped. And the next thing you know, your beer that's $10 will become $30 over the longer because you're hyped. Just, you know what I mean? I hate to be a capitalist, but that's how that works. Instead of just ruining your reputation and ruining the fucking product. Whatever. Man, it's gone. Woo! Ugh. It's gone. Bye-bye. Okay, see ya. Woo! Watch that finger. Dangerous.